Hello everybody. Today we're going to do a career mission, light cargo. Medium cargo takes too long. This is my own plane. I've already taken off the chocks and everything. Let's go ahead and jump in and get her started. Start the plane. Mixture fuel rich. Fuel selected to both. Throttle in 1/4 of an inch. I like to put around 6%. Just come over here. Battery, alternator, standby battery armed, and beacon and strobe light to let everybody know we're turning on the aircraft. And we'll just come down here, turn the key to both. It's supposed to get that prop clear. Start the airplane.
Captain, are you ready? Here's to a successful flight.
Okay, now that we've been talked at, come down here, keep the beacon strobe lights on, turn on nav, landing lights, cabin power 12 volt, and pitot heat. It is 4 degrees. Don't usually turn on pitot heat until you're about to take off. Let's come over here, press enter, or press here to turn off the second Garmin. That's if we turn on avionics 1 and 2. Okay, now everything's on. I just forgot the avionics. Here or here. Procedures, RNAV 13LP. That's what we have. EKG if you want to choose it yourself, or if it's not already plugged in. Go down and select approach with the big FMS knob. Click enter. RNAV 13 LPV. Enter. Then a key G, however you say it. Click enter. You don't have to load it or anything. We'll do that later. Now there's a hold mode. You need to get rid of that. So I'm going to right click this. You right click the FMS knob. And you go to the big knob button. Scroll down till you get to hold. And click clear. Click enter. And the hold has been taken out. Now just before the runway, we need to be at 3,700 feet before the runway. We'll keep that. We'll make that our vertical navigation. And we'll do that once we've reached flight altitude. Other two things I like to turn on: stopwatch to make sure we can speed up, slow down some rate, and make sure we're in real time. Make sure it's a VFR flight so I don't get talked at too much. I got 5,000 feet set up. It's already been sent. Everything's ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and skip to taxi. And you want to make sure you have 1 notch flaps for takeoff flaps. Indeed we do. Now we're just going to go ahead and set up altitude. I'm going to set 5,000 feet. You can see that here. Then you click flight level change. And it comes up here. And you want to set the speed at which you climb. I usually do 72 knots. So you can see that's set up. Flight level change is 72 knots. Flight level change is activated. Another thing we need to click heading mode. That's going to be here. We're just going to drag that so it lines up with the GPS. Roughly, we'll tweak that as we go. And just click heading bug. And you'll see it's changed to heading mode here. That means it'll follow the heading mode until we reach the GPS line. Once we get close to the GPS line, we'll click navigation mode. And it should activate the GPS and follow it to the airport. We'll do that once we're in the air. Let's go and take off. Take off the parking brake already. Give it full throttle. I have full realism enabled, so my aircraft is going to sway into the wind upon takeoff. Everything looks good in the green. Airspeed's alive. E1, rotate. Above 75 knots. Usually above 80 knots. I'll put flaps up. Make sure my flaps are at 0. And they are. I'm going to go ahead and turn around. Still manually flying the aircraft.
Continue for north departure.
Grand Island Tower, Cessna November 15 Tree 70. Continue for north departure.
I can show you a trick you can do here. You can just fly into the navigation, fly into the GPS line yourself. So we're still flying it ourselves, lining up with the GPS line. You can see that as that comes in here. I'm going to go ahead and click autopilot, but it's still following the heading bug. We didn't quite do that right. So we changed the heading bug, so it's going to intercept the navigation line. Oh, we didn't click navigation. We should be close enough. Click navigation mode on, and it switched over from heading mode to GPS. That means it's following the GPS line now because we clicked navigation mode, and they'll follow it to the airport. We'll see you once we get the flight altitude. Okay, we reached flight altitude. You can see that right here. And here, altitude set 5,000. Now we're going to go ahead and set up vertical navigation. We said it needed to be at 3,700 before the runway. So that's what we're going to put in, 3,700. You can do that here or here. Small knob for hundreds of feet, big knob for thousands of feet. Then click vertical navigation mode on. You'll see VPath has been enabled. It's on standby in white. When it goes green, it's been activated. Let's go ahead and bring down the RPMs, slow down the aircraft just a little bit. Make sure we're over RPM. Everything's set, ready to go. I'm going to click your procedure here. I'm going to click activate approach. Since we have no waypoints along the way, activate approach, enter. You'll see this is turned dark. That means that's been activated. Okay, we'll see you once we've reached top of descent. And you can see we're at 7 degrees Celsius, so we don't have to worry about pitot heat. So I'm not going to activate it. Everything looks good where it is. I just wanted to show you real quick. In the mission, it's going to set up a flight pad for you. Don't worry about departure procedure. Just go down to approach procedure. And I changed it from VFR pattern to an RNAV. AKG was the best. It's the closest. And that's why I picked it. You can choose any one you want here, and then click change procedure. And go back here, send to ATC and avionics. We set up 5,000 feet as our flight altitude. See, we're coming up on the transition and also the top of descent here. Speed it up till we get to top descent. Okay, VPath has been enabled. It's now green. It means the plane will come down all by itself. We need to lower the speed. Lower the speed to about half. Plane's coming down all on its own. After we've made this turn here, we're going to go ahead and click approach. Now the reason why it says top of descent again is because it has to be at the appropriate altitude. It should be at 4,000 feet at AKG. But it will, because it'll come down here, start coming down right there. Okay, we're making our turn. We're at about 4,400. We should be at 4,000 by the time we make this turn. We'll be roughly around 4,000. Bottom of descent right there, 4,000. Yeah, we're about 4,000. Now, since we've made the turn, I'm going to click approach mode. Approach has been activated. See the glide slope right here coming down. And once it gets to around here, level with the plane, then the computer will follow the glide path all the way down to the runway. I can put on altitude hold mode, and that will allow the glide path to become dark again. Since we've altitude hold mode, we're underneath the glide path, so we're going to intercept it. It'll come down as we get closer to the airport, closer to the airport. And there it is. We've activated glide path. Now the plane will take it down all on its own. Autopilot's still in control. We don't have to do anything. We just have to control the airspeed. Okay, the next waypoint should be the runway itself. You can see the airport out there. I'll slow down my speed. Make sure I'm below 110 knots. Put in 1 notch flaps. And make sure I'm below 85 knots for 2nd notch flaps. I believe I have full flaps. And put the accelerator to half. Make sure we monitor our speed. See when we get closer to the runway. 500. We're in real time. Take off the autopilot. Try to fly myself in. And that happens when you turn off the autopilot. The plane starts going wonky and doing everything on its own. We're just going to try to keep following the glide path. Still following the glide path, as you can see here, just roughly. Bring the speed to a half. I was a little above half throttle, and I'm right at half throttle. I think I want to land right about 60-something knots. Land at 71 or 70, just below 70. I think that's good. Again, we have full flaps. Flare. Get as close to the ground as possible. Keeping the nose up. Let her glide in. And hit the brake. Made a nice landing. That's where we get off. Let's go ahead and announce taxi. It won't let me. I'm just going to skip to shutdown then. I'm going to turn off the aircraft. What I like to do is turn everything off, including these. Turn that off. Pull out the mixture. You're good to go. Let's see what we got paid. Hopefully we did well. No airline procedures, even though we had no problems with the airline procedure. We're not going to reach S tier. I don't know what airline procedures I missed, but it happens. See how much we got paid? Didn't get paid much either. Well, only supposed to get paid $70,000 anyway, so we got a little bit more. All companies, my Premier Transport, medium and small cargo missions I can do with this. And I have Kevin's charter, which I cannot do right now. And I have 3 planes in there. And I have a medevac with also a Cessna 208B Caravan. That's all my companies. Okay, if you enjoyed this, think about giving it a like, subscribing. I'm a complete noob. I need all the help I can get. But if not, hey, it's all love. Take care. We'll see you in the next one.